Come on, buddy. Come on. There you go. Good morning, y'all. Today is Monday, so we are starting another week of harvest. We have now been harvesting for a full week. It's been going well. We came out yesterday towards evening and we finished up the 100-acre field, and I didn't take much footage of that. I just kind of was chill. Dad did do a little monologue from that though, so y'all can go watch that.
Well, I wanted to explain how we look at Sundays. We have always attempted not to work on Sundays, but I'm a big believer that you can't impose, do it legalistically, and that Sabbath is a principle of rest, and I certainly have always been inclined to shy away from setting my Sabbath, a biblical Sabbath, by a pagan, the devil's calendar. So I'm not a day keeper, but we do try to definitely adhere to the principle of rest. God didn't need to rest on the seventh day. He wasn't tired. He did that for us. He wants you to labor 6 days. That means work 6 days, not 5, not 1, but labor 6 days and then rest 1. And there's sometimes, if we have to take our day of rest during the week, we take a comp day on Sunday. But by and far, like yesterday, we stopped at 2:30 on Saturday, and we started our day of rest then. And of course, I have to preach, so it's not exactly a full day of rest for me. So our goal is to rest, and then so here it is Sunday, and we went down there about 6 o'clock and started, and we took out about I don't know, 12 acres or so the dryer can run tonight. And so we kind of took a day of rest between 2:30 on Saturday to 6 o'clock on Sunday evening, because we had 6 good hard days and we needed that 24-hour break and a day of rest. So was it Saturday? Was it Sunday? We don't get real legalistic on trying to adhere to a pagan, the Gregorian calendar, which is named after false gods anyways. Saturn's day and Odin's day and Thor's day and Sun day. So I just don't feel right about trying to merge the pagan calendar with God's Sabbath. But there's definitely a principle of rest. We definitely try to stick to 1 day out of 7, especially, you rest. And God gives you 6 good days. You owe him 1 day. And so we try to do that. And we typically try to run it. We typically try to take Saturday off, because Sunday's a little bit of a tougher day for me. So at least between Saturday and Sunday, we try to get a rest. So we're not abusing the Lord's day, and that's my thoughts on it. So thanks.
So we got that field finished. We are moving on to a different field today. Also yesterday, if y'all remember a few days ago, the auger that takes the dry corn to the pneumatic system from the dryer after it's dried overheated. So we got that situated, but then on Saturday evening, it overheated again, and it was like the motor was done for. So we had a different motor here that would work for that. So yesterday afternoon, Dad and Papa got that motor switched out, and it's been running well ever since. So that's good. Didn't end up being too much of a breakdown. What we're doing today is, if y'all remember, I think it was in the last video, maybe, we went down to the corn planted on the north side of the creek. That is the 117-day corn. It was testing about 22%. That is the long season corn that we have planted. We are harvesting that today. And the reason we're harvesting that before some of our other stuff is because the way it's going to end up working, we might be hauling some corn like straight out of the field, maybe, depending on how dry it is, to a bin. So we want to get our wet corn out of the way, so the rest of this might dry down and we don't have to dry it. We're going to see, but we want that wet corn out now and go ahead and get that dried and situated. So that's what we're working on. They're down there, just got started on that, and I think Emma, Eliza, and I are going to do a little bit of crop scouting and stuff. So that's the plan. Here at the first field that we're going to be checking out. So we're going to get a good sample from here. Then we'll head to our next field. Okay, second field. Okay, this is a field they're working on now. Just came down to check quality. It's looking good. His midday feeding. So he's been doing really well. Feed him 3 times a day. We're doing 2 full bottles and then a half bottle in the middle of the day, and then he gets some calf crunch as well. So he's doing good. Hi buddy, ready to eat? Next job for the day is going to be doing some pig chores. So Emma and I are headed out to do that. We do have a couple more loads of pigs going out this week. I'm not entirely sure the date and times that all of those are going out, but we have 2 or 3 loads going out this week. I think the guy's gonna come and get them sorted tomorrow, so we'll probably load the next day. But yeah, me and Emma are just gonna go and get the chores done for the day in all 3 hog houses. Okay, update. I'm actually not sure when the last time I gave y'all an update was, but we got the pig houses checked over, and there were a few feeders that the pigs had knocked off, so we got those fixed. I tell you what, pigs, when they get to be the big 300-pound things, they are rough on buildings, okay? So there were a few little things that needed to be done. Feed bins over there were out of feed in the north house. We had a load of feed come in this afternoon, but all the feeders were empty, so we had to run the auger, and after 30 minutes it times out, so we have to go and start it again. So we've done that twice so far, I believe, and then we're just gonna come over here and do it one final time, and then that should be done. What else do I have to update you guys on? They got the little 12-acre field here north of the creek right there done, and the bin was full. So there's a little 5-acre field way back on the other side of the little creek. So a little 5-acre field, so they decided to go back and get that real quick, so that's what they're doing. And then once they get that done, they will be done for the day. The corn on that little 12-acre strip north of the creek was much wetter. It was the 117-day stuff, so it was coming out about 22% probably. So we've been having to dry it a lot more. It's been a little bit more of a challenge for me to dry this afternoon. I'm running it about 200 degrees right now, and that's keeping the corn coming out at 110 degrees, when on some of the drier corn we were running it about 155 degrees, and the corn was coming out at about 100 degrees. So we've gone up quite a bit to get that corn dry, but it is coming out of the dryer about 16%, which is where we want it, so that's a good thing. And then I think that's about all we got going on. Me and Emma went over and did barn chores, and we're back over here now, tripping the breaker again to finish filling all these feeders up in here. And then I think we're gonna be about done for the day. So it's been a good day. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do not have a video ready to post tonight, which is kind of been like bothering me all day, because I know I wanted to get one out tonight for Farmathon, but I just have not had time to get inside and edit today like I would have liked to. I have stayed busy all day, been running around doing stuff. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna get one out or not tonight. Depends on how much I have to do once I get inside. We'll see. It's 4 o'clock right now, and it takes like, with our slow internet, it takes like 2 hours to upload a video, so I have to have it ready ahead of time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it done or not. If I end up not getting it done, I do apologize. I've been trying my best these daily uploads, but I might be missing a night tonight, so we'll see. I'll do my best though. There's Emma getting the feed lines situated. Everybody wants to see more Emma. Emma avoids the camera though. Good. I am. Everybody wants to see you. No. Everybody does. Telling y'all. Emma is the elusive person that everybody wants to see. She's just like hard to catch on video. Playing the wrong Emma here. So we're gonna head home now and probably call it a day pretty soon. I think they're about to wrap that field up. Alrighty, we made it home. The hog houses should be in good shape now. They are right over there, like in that bottom. There's the little 5-acre field behind those trees. It's kind of where those trees, like, there's a little T, kind of, and it's behind that. So they just finished that field, and they are on their way home now, so that will be it for today. Here we go, I'm done for the day. We are heading into the day. Here's Lemuel. He's been in the auger cart all day. So, it was a good day. We got quite a bit done, around 17 acres, I believe, and everything is filled up. So we did as much as we could. and didn't have any breakdowns or anything like that, so that's always a good thing. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and we will see you tomorrow.